So, part two, excuse me, of the Stompa. So we need to sort out the legs. Now, this is getting quite weighty already. This is quite a chunky boy. So the legs have got to be pretty strong. So I'm going to turn to my nasty, cheap Lego to work out the rough shapes I want for the feet. Because I've got this bad boy, which I built years ago. Unfortunately, it's just too small. Otherwise, I would use this and make a mould of it. It's just too small. It makes him look like when Fred Flintstone does his bowling ball. Go yeah, no. So I'm going to go through my dodgy Lego bits. Use some of these bits to kind of like make up a toe. That will kind of span across. Using glue and clippers and stuff. And then there we go. That's gone. Yeah, like that. Anyway, yeah, you'll get the idea when I put one together. So I'm going to do that first, put one of them together, see how we get on. And then, if you get motion sickness, be prepared. 1, 2, 3. Right, sorry about that. Focus in. There you go. So, I've got my lovely bag of crap again. This, all these bits have been sent to me by my good friend Ian. He buys secondhand Lego. And unfortunately, when you get secondhand Lego, it's usually got a ton of bits in it that aren't Lego. So what he does, he sorts it all out for himself, and then all the rest of the junk he sends on to me. And, I get some lovely bits in there. So I'm going to be going through here as well and doing some detailing up. So I'm going to crack on with that and come back, and then we'll hopefully have a bit of a foot shape ready to go. That I'm going to cast in resin. I'll make a silicone mould and then cast it. I'll probably show you that as well, just to give show you that it's been done and how I've done it, and then we'll look at building some legs. So let's get that sorted. So this is what I meant when I said I'll make up like a sort of toe shape out of the Lego. Well, the non-Lego, the crappy Lego from Wilco's. So next thing to do, clip off all these studs like so. Just give them a good old chop off. Then sand it all flat. And then coat it in plasticard to make it a solid shape. And then I can detail it all up. I've got like a little connector piece, so that'll go on the back like so. There will be a massive sort of bit underneath. It'll be like a complete plate. And then I'm thinking some kind of toe piece at the back as well. So it should give me a nice little bit of motion in to be able to use it. So I'm going to make up one. I'm going to cast it in resin, in silicone, and then mould it in resin. And then if anyone wants one, you can drop me a line actually, or comment, and I'll sort you out a pair of feet in resin. That could be quite cool, couldn't it? If you want to make something your own, something orky or not, you could always modify it to make it non-orky. But yeah, I'll do that for you. Anyway, so let's crack on, get this thing trimmed up, sanded. And then, start adding some bits to it. Okay, so still working on the foot. I just wanted to quickly show you what I meant by cladding the Lego box. So, obviously, this is the Lego in here, all in here, making up the structure. And then I've just gone over with some very thin, like 0.25 plasticard here and on the sides. And then some Foamex, some 3mm Foamex on the front to give me kind of like a steel toe cap vibe. Obviously, I've got to put something on the bottom there and something on the back here. I've got to blob in a bit of glue just to put, because it's a little bit wobbly in there. And then I'm working on what would be considered technically the thighs of the walker. So that is the kind of look. Again, dodgy Lego glued together. This will be all the studs taken off and then clad in with the plasticard. So that's basically what I mean. And then what will happen here? These bits of dodgy Lego are going to fit in like so. So if I see if I can do this with 3 hands, can you if I really lean it up like that, yeah, you get the idea there. So that will kind of be. You can't see because my big hand's in the way. Move out of the way. Kind of like that. With that bit going into the Gargant Stompa itself. Like that. And then, yeah, once it's all clad and done, Go in there with a craft knife, some various offcuts of other plastic card and some cut down rod and that kind of thing, and to give it a bit of detailing, make it look like it's metal hammered on. So yeah, so on with that, I guess. So work is coming on the legs. This one's pretty much done. Yeah, it's pretty much done, this one. Nice bit of checking on the knee pad there. This is the foot that's been done. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go and chuck this now, chuck it in some silicone, make a mould of this, because I need this to be like a pretty solid and hefty piece for the weight of the actual Stompa. He's just there. So it needs to be pretty hefty. So yeah, that leg's done. The second leg is on its way. It's being built. I've got this much done. So I've just got to put some more detailing on it, some rivets and stuff, and that'll be done. That's the legs all done. This is all glued up. This is going to be the groin section. So this is going to go under here, like so. And then the legs, if I can show you, see if I can do this. Like that. Where's that foot? There it is. Give me here. Let's put the foot on. Oh, no. Come on. It's not easy doing it one-handed. There we go. So that, essentially, is going to look like that. And he's going to be that. So that gives me my angle for him to be running forward. Like so. Can you see that? There you go. So that's cool. So that's all done. So these cladding and then gluing on. And the legs need finishing off, which I'm going to jump on now. And then with these bits I've made here for the legs, I'm making a couple more. So I can then use them for the arms, like so. And then they'll, obviously that's not it, but that, one's going to have a big chopper, the whizzy choppy thing. The other one's going to have a big cannon. So we're getting there. Shouldn't be too long now, and we can get some paint on this bad boy. So let's check back when the legs are done, and I've made some progress on the arms. Yes, it's a mess. It's how I work. Don't judge. Right, getting the legs on. As you can see, this one's been cast in resin, so it's quite solid. And a couple of details didn't come up, so I've just replaced them here and here, just to crisp them up a bit. Now, legs all glued on, so that's all lovely and strong. What I am going to do is I'm going to bosh a couple of screws in there, because this is where the main weight is going to be, all on this leg. This is all pinned through here, it's all pinned through here, pinned through there. And then, yeah, just going to bosh in a couple of little screws, which I've put down somewhere. Ah, there they are. And just wanted to show you that, I'm not lying. I am using power tools and proper screws. They're just little wood screws that were lying around, and I can't. So, let's see if we can put one in there. Like so. It's going to go straight through these two bits of wood and into the solid Lego. Like so. Happy days. There's one in there. I might chuck in another one if I can get to it with the drill bit. If not, that one will probably be fine as it is. If I can actually keep it into the right place. Oh, you little bugger. Come here. So it might just get one screw at the moment. Anyway, what can I say? Yes, so the resin mould I've got, beautiful. There we go, all screwed in. And then this little capping plate here is just going to glue in there, cap that off so you can't see. And there we go. And then second leg is on. So I just need to organise that there. And then his legs are done. And then I can move on to the arms. And just to give you an idea, I have been working on the arms. I've got kind of like the bicep sections done. That one there. That one there. They just need some rivets and fixings. And then I don't know if I'm going to go with whizzy saws or like the original concept sketch, the kind of big sort of zappy smasher gun kind of affair. We'll see how I get on when I've done that. So basically, we'll come back when I've got some arms on him and he's fully standing. Do. I've got legs and I actually stand. kind of. There you go. He only bloody stands up on his own. Get around there. Perfect. Marvellous. Right. So, what have I got to do? A bit more detailing here. I need to put something in these gaps here because they're a bit sparse. Some worky bits. Cover up this section here. And I'll glue his kneecap on, which is here. So he's got a nice kneecap to go on. And then the legs are done, boys and girls. Happy days. I can't believe he stands on his own. That's phenomenal. He probably won't do once I glue the head on. But that's fine because it's going to go on a base anyway. But that's great news. That is brilliant. Fantastic. Right. Oh, excuse me. Arms. Yes, arms. Oh, yes. While I'm talking about arms, this arm's going to be a big gun. And I found these two lovely junky bits of whatever they were in my lovely bag of bits from Ian. So I'm going to make a kind of gun bangy shooty thing here. Big magazine knocking around. And yeah, I think that'll look pretty sweet. So that's going to be that. So arms, indeed. Okay, last update on the Stompa so far. This video is becoming a little bit long, so I'm going to end it here. Even though he's not fully built, and I've still got to make one more arm. But let's show you what I'm doing, what I've done for the other arm. So this is what I've got planned. It's not fully glued, but this is what I've got planned so far. If I can move it into position for you. Move someone there. Obviously, I've got to tidy up my desk. Look at this. Chaos. So this is going to be the gun. Obviously, some bits and bobs need sticking on here. But, you know, I've got a nice whizzy disc that's going to go in there. And it's going to be powered by this, which is like some sort of weird motorbike engine. But that's actually perfect. So that's going to go on there to drive it. Fuel canister's going to go around, connect into it. And then I like this. I love this. It just gives it that little bit of ramshackle kind of, I don't know, I just like it. That's going to fit in under there. And then when it's on the gun, that will be level and parallel with the ground. So it won't look like it's odd and out of place. Anyway, so I'm going to finish off detailing this up. I'm going to make the second arm for the other side. I'm probably going to go with like a big lifter droppery looking thing. But that'll all be in the next video. So in the next video, we'll be finishing off, adding some extra details, second arm, and then we'll get it painted, and then we'll take it from there, guys. So I will catch you in part 3. Take it easy, guys.